Cops aren't often held accountable for the evil that they commit and consider themselves above the law. However, these police officers were instantly owned for the atrocities they committed. The officer in the last case was humbled pretty badly.
I got him on camera assaulting for no legal reason, and I'm gonna file a police report. You got a lawsuit.
Make sure to watch until the end, but starting off with this police officer who made a huge mistake.
If us officers stay behind you long enough, we can find a reason to pull you over. So you might as well get the out of the way.
Washington State police officer Brianna Strauss posted something on TikTok which would become her undoing.
I can go 90 miles an hour. You can't. You can't do that. So get the out of the way. Say to everyone out there, I'm speaking for myself, but I'm probably speaking for a large majority of other officers out there. If we're driving on the freeway in our police car, get the out of the way. Get the out of the way. If us officers stay behind you long enough, we can find a reason to pull you over. So you might as well get the out of the way. If you merge and we follow behind you and we merge too, you're probably in trouble. The best way to find that out is get the out of the way.
She had no idea that the video would go viral. Within hours of her posting it, the police department issued a statement condemning Strauss, and she was subsequently suspended for 10 hours. Now this officer learned her lesson, and the actions of these next cops will leave you stunned.
Hey, we took a call saying that you might be sleeping out here. Okay, so you're choosing to get arrested instead of just giving me your name.
On June 7th, 2019, a resident of Keokuk, Iowa was sitting on a bench watching the sunrise over the Mississippi River when a couple of officers came over and started to intimidate him.
Hey, we took a call saying that you might be sleeping out here.
No, I was laying down for a minute.
Oh, okay.
Laying on my back,
Oh, okay.
looking at the sky.
Okay. You got your ID with you?
No, I don't.
Okay. What's your name, ma'am?
Am I doing something illegal?
Well, we got called here for suspicious activity, so I got an ID.
Is that a misdemeanor or felony?
Huh?
Is that a misdemeanor or felony?
Is it a misdemeanor or a felony? Well, it could be a misdemeanor if you failure to identify yourself.
Well, unless I'm breaking a law, I'm not going to be.
Okay, so you're choosing to get arrested instead of just giving me your name.
I'm choosing to not break a law, which I'm not doing.
The individual, who was later identified as Logan Land, made sure to stand up for his rights as he refused to give his name. He had violated no law, and it was later revealed that an off-duty officer had reported him to the cops, claiming that he was sleeping on the bench.
Am I breaking the law?
By not giving me your identification, yes, you are.
That's not the way it
Yes,
works.
that's interference.
Are you detaining me or am I free to go?
No, you're being detained.
For what?
Because we're investigating
You
suspicious.
give me reasonable, articulate suspicion.
We got called here by a third party for an individual sleeping by the flagpole.
Okay.
You're the only person here by the flagpole.
Did you see me sleeping?
No, you just admitted to me that you were.
I never said anything about sleeping. I said I was laying on my back and I was looking at the sky.
Okay.
Is that illegal?
No, but we still got called here, so we got to investigate it.
Well, you call him back and you tell him that I wasn't sleeping.
Okay, so are you going to give me your name or
I'm
not?
not.
Okay, stand up, turn around. You're under arrest.
Is this really how it works?
Yes, that is how it works,
I'm
man.
like a supervisor here.
Okay. Hey, release your hands for me, dude.
90 seconds was all it took for the police officer to arrest him. They went on to search his property as he was taken to the police station.
This isn't a Terry stop. I'm not breaking the law.
All right. Hey, you want to take him to your car? Yep. Is this your stuff?
I'm not answering any more questions. I want an attorney.
Okay, go ahead. Take it.
Mr. Land was placed in a cell when a police officer approached him, unable to provide any answers to his pointed question.
What's that?
You gonna let me out of here?
No, why?
What am I doing here?
What?
What am I doing here?
Well, I don't know.
Why
I think you're under arrest. What's that?
Why are you violating my rights?
We're not.
Yeah, you are.
No, what's your name, pal?
Why would I tell you? Maybe if you had a legal, lawful reason to detain me, I'd give it to you.
Well, we took a complaint on you, so there was.
You can take a complaint on anything.
Right, so we have to investigate, and that includes getting your identification.
Does that mean I'm obliged to entertain you? Absolutely not.
Well, you can talk to the judge about it then,
Well,
okay?
this ain't a communist country. is it?
I agree.
Well, then what the hell's going on?
Well, we're trying to figure that out.
Well, we'll figure it out.
Well, I would. It would be a lot.
Violating my rights.
We're not.
You are.
No.
You are.
No, we're not.
You are.
The victim had every reason to be upset with the police as he was arrested for sitting in a public place. It is baffling how the cops thought the arrest was valid.
You show up because you get a complaint of
Absolutely.
me sleeping in the park.
Right.
I'm not. And they show up and ask me if I'm sleeping. So you tell me that that's a lawful detainment? That's a reasonable, articulable suspicion, huh?
To check on you, absolutely.
To check on me for what?
To make sure
Come
you're
on,
okay.
don't bullshit me.
I'm not.
You're violating my rights.
No.
It's an illegal detainment.
Okay. You can identify yourself to the judge, or else they're probably not going to let you out, though. Okay. So
Not
cooperate.
For what? Cooperate with what?
Well, they have to know who you are
This
before
is
they
some
release you.
bullshit.
Okay.
They have to know who
All
I am
right.
because. Hey, I'm not done talking to you.
Okay. Well, are you going to tell me your name?
No, you tell me.
I want to know who I'm talking
You tell
to.
me how he lawfully detained me.
Right.
I hear it.
Land's constitutional rights had been violated, and he continued to question the reason for his arrest. Shockingly, the officers justified their actions by claiming that mere suspicion was enough for an arrest.
Is suspicious behavior, is that a misdemeanor or felony? Huh? Tell me that. Tell me what code that is.
Suspicious behavior?
What statute is that?
Are you familiar with Terry versus Ohio?
Yes,
sir?
I'm very
Okay.
familiar with it.
So
You have to have a reasonable.
Absolutely.
Okay, well then articulate to me about what crime you saw me committing. You had a phone call.
you don't have to see a crime being committed to stop somebody and
You
check
have
on
to get
it.
a phone call? That's it?
Well, absolutely. We took a complaint.
Yeah, that's hearsay.
Okay.
That's not reasonable.
Well, it came from another officer who happens to walk the park and noticed that you're not there on a daily basis sleeping in the park. And so I think it's probably pretty good grounds to understand why we're here,
So
okay?
an officer.
You think you know a lot here? You're
I do know a lot
You're not
here.
seeming to know a
I
whole
do
lot.
know a lot here.
Hold on.
I wasn't
I'm
sleeping.
talking now.
Okay.
Mr. Land was right about the reasonable suspicion, as the officer never found him sleeping. The arrest footage clearly exposes the officer's misconduct and highlights the significant error they made in detaining him without a cause.
So again, it's
What's
a little.
that got to do with
Hold on.
Constantine? Come on.
Hold on. Again, we have a community caretaking function here, and it's a little odd when you find somebody sleeping, so we can check on their well-being in the park as well.
Is it illegal to sleep in the park?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's illegal to take a nap in the park.
If you are there outside of hours, absolutely.
Am I there outside of hours?
You weren't when we found you. However, it is still odd. What was he arrested for, gentlemen? Okay.
Interference.
Interference is a crime.
Of an illegal detainment?
It's not an illegal detainment, sir. You will not find any concurrence with me on that, okay? I will not agree with you.
You obviously do not know the law. You don't know what a Terry stop is. You don't.
Okay.
You don't. You need to go back to the academy. I'll
Okay.
tell you that.
All right.
I'll hire your supervisor. Who's your boss?
The assistant chief of
Can I
police.
speak to him?
He did an excellent job standing up for his rights and holding these corrupt officers accountable.
I don't see how you don't see this.
And he's the one who called on you.
It's an illegal detainment.
It's
is
not.
what it is.
It's really not, sir.
It is.
It's not.
It is. It is. You articulate to me.
I already have several ways you're not seeming to comprehend.
You have it. You had people call in and say I was sleeping. When they showed up, was I sleeping?
I wasn't there. My officers
Why don't
arrested
you
you.
ask them? It's common sense.
Okay, bud.
Well, you don't want to ask them. Why don't you ask them? They're like, hey, this is America.
Okay.
This is America. You must have forgot that. If you were,
I remember, sir.
Then you go police in China
Okay.
or Russia or some communist country. You forgot
What's that?
what the
Yeah, he can go for it.
Constitution is. You guys must be really hard up.
We're really not.
You are.
No.
You are. You're easy at violating rights. If you let me go.
Well, I can't
You're
make...
arresting me on some dumb shit.
Sir.
I'm not obliged to give you my name.
Okay.
I'm not obliged to give you
All right.
anything.
Well, you can talk to the judge
It's an
about
ego
that.
trip is what the
That works. It's really not, sir. It is not. No.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Nope.
Land chose to represent himself in court, and the case was dismissed as expected. Following this, he filed a civil rights lawsuit against the officers and the city. After a long 4 years, the case is finally heading to trial. We hope that Land receives the justice that he deserves, and that this serves as a powerful lesson for the officer involved. Now, if you thought that cop was bad, wait until you see what this next officer did. It is beyond shocking.
I got him on camera assaulting me for no legal reason. And I'm gonna file a police report. You got a lawsuit coming.
An African-American man was walking on the Marymount Hospital campus when a Cleveland Clinic police officer approached and began harassing him.
You're about to get a lawsuit.
I got a call that you're looking through people's cars and
You're about to get a lawsuit.
You fit the description.
You have no
Red t-shirt,
legal
white
right.
shorts.
You have no legal
I got
right
a call that you're looking through people's
to put your
cars.
hands on me.
Sir.
This
Sir.
is an assault.
Sir.
What's your name and badge number?
Sir, can you please turn around?
What's your name and badge number?
Officer Sidoti, 190.
You're about to get
What's
a
your
lawsuit.
name, sir?
You're
Sir,
about to
what
get a
is your
lawsuit. You have no legal right to ask me my name.
Sir, we got a
Or
call
to
that
put
you're
your
looking
hands
through
on
people's
me.
vehicles. We got a call that you're looking through people's vehicles.
You're about to get a lawsuit.
All right, and you won't identify yourself, you wouldn't stop, and you're on
You have
private
no
property.
legal right to identify me.
There's nothing illegal about looking at parked cars in public. Soon after, another officer arrived who was having problems understanding the situation.
Got a call that he was looking through people's vehicles, and he wouldn't stop.
This character saw me up on the hill exercising, going through the lot. He started his car. He was up there sleeping or reading or something. Followed me down
got a call that he was looking
and stopped me over here. I exercise here every day.
Okay. I'm
He
here
put
almost
his
every day,
hands
and
on me
I've never
with
seen
no legal reason.
that. We got a call that
I
you're
got it
looking
on
through
film.
people's cars.
Okay.
What's your name, officer?
Officer
What-
Buchanan.
Look, he has no reason to ID me. No legal reason. You all about to get a huge lawsuit. I got him on camera assaulting me. You saw him assaulting when you walked up. Am I right?
I don't see doing
Absolutely. You did.
Sir, I just need your IDs.
You're
right now.
about
Do
you
We got-
escalated this thing
Sir,
into
sir, we
No.
have.
We're not going backwards.
The officer seemed nervous, clearly realizing he had made a mistake. However, these cops never admitted it. Keep watching to see how badly it ended for him.
This is a
Sir,
lawsuit.
we got a call that you're.
And I'm
looking through
suing
people's
you
vehicles.
personally
We got a call
for
that
putting
you're
your
looking
hands
through
on me.
people's vehicles.
You didn't see me
We got a call.
look in anybody's vehicle.
we
What
got
did
a
you
call
see
that
me
you're
doing?
looking through people's vehicles.
Talk to them.
We got a
Tell
call
me
that
you
you're
saw
looking
me
through
not
people's vehicles.
doing nothing illegal.
We got a call that you're looking.
I'm
through
dressed
people's
to exercise. I do this every day.
vehicles. 190.
Ask anybody, any of your staff.
You wouldn't stop and
You
talk to
gave me
wouldn't
no
identify yourself,
legal
and you're on
reason.
private property.
Name a legal reason. You should have thought this out before escalating. This is a police report, and you're liable. This is a police report now. It's all on film.
It is great to see a citizen stand up for his rights against these officers who continue to intimidate innocent people.
I have a legal right to defend myself when you do it. Either that badge does not give you the
Sir.
right. It does
Sir.
not give you the right to put your hands on me.
I got a call that you're looking through
You
people's
questioned me
vehicles.
about it. What did I say?
And I have. The
What
right
did
to
I
identify
say?
You too. When I'm
You don't
speaking
have-
with
you-
You're on private property.
You don't have name the legal right that I have to identify, and I committed
What's
no
your
crime.
reason of being here?
And I've committed no crime. I've told
What's your
you
reason of being
several
here?
times.
Exercising.
I'm here
correct?
every day. Every day. I didn't have a problem
I've
until
never
today.
seen
I've been
you here
doing this
before.
ever since the weather's been warm enough.
You're on clinic property.
That's your
have
problem,
no
and you
legal
got an even bigger problem, buddy,
You
for
have
putting
no
your hands
legal
on me.
business. You have
All
no
right, let's see
Cleveland
if this
Clinic
stands up in court.
business. You have no Cleveland Clinic business.
The victim was waiting for Officer Garfield to file a complaint against the officer. Meanwhile, he continued lecturing the cop.
I know my rights.
Okay.
Apparently you don't. You can't just grab people up.
Sir.
You can't grab people up on a say-so. You didn't see me. You observed me for at least
We got-
45 seconds to a minute. doing what I was doing when you stopped me and questioned me, and I confirmed what you saw, irrespective of what someone said. Wait till they find out who I am.
Well, like, cause we gotta call dispatch. And they were saying,
Right up there. He watched me come up the hill. I'm trotting backwards.
yeah.
Turned around, made eye contact with him. Came back here. He started his car and followed me. You have now articulate what crime I've committed that I have to ID. I know my rights.
Eventually, Officer Garfield arrived and things were about to go from bad to worse for the tyrant cop.
How you doing? You Garfield?
Police, yeah, I'm Garfield.
My name is Keith Golston.
Nice to meet you, sir.
You might know my mother's name.
Probably.
They talk about Ernie there. She was the first black dispatcher ever, head dispatcher at Garfield Heights Police Department. I grew up here.
Okay.
I want to file a police report. I got this guy on film assaulting me without probable cause.
Okay.
I'm a resident here.
Yeah, you know what the yes, you have a right to do what you need to do, but this is a clinic, which means it's private. So if they ask you to do something, you gotta listen to.
No. Let's test that legally. If he can put his hands on me without probable cause, anywhere in the continental United States.
Yeah. No, this.
If he can put his hands on me, this is the issue. I answered his question.
Okay.
Shockingly, Officer Garfield sided with his fellow officer, showing they believe they could act without facing any consequences.
My point is this: he has no legal right, therefore, to put his hands on me or impede my progress, let alone ID me for a suspicion. Let's test that it's gonna get tested legally.
Well, see, sir, this is a private.
Nah, I don't want to, bruh. It don't.
You can't even. You're not even supposed to be filming here.
Bruh.
It's just like if I went to your house and you text me.
Nah, this is you don't know what you're talking about because he's claiming you don't. You don't know what you're talking about. He just claimed that this was private property.
It is private property.
Yeah.
Which means you have to do what they ask you to do.
No,
Yes,
I
you
do not.
Yes, you do.
I have to legally.
If I went to your
I'm
house-
legally required. You're required legally to obey the law.
Just when it seemed like things might improve, another officer claimed that filming there wasn't legal. However, by this point, the cop was clearly scared, knowing his harassment had been caught on camera.
I'm filing a lawsuit.
You cannot film.
No, I can do anything I want to do, man.
This is a private
Yes, I
property.
can.
You're not supposed to be filming here.
Stop me then.
Well, see, that's where you go wrong. You can't. If I went to your house and you asked me not to do
This
something,
is not my house.
Whatever.
We're outside
it doesn't matter.
in the public.
If it's your property, then you got a right.
Whatever his name is, I'm filing a lawsuit for assault and battery. I got it on film, brother.
Okay.
What's your name?
I don't know.
You were all right when we were talking.
I don't know what lead to that, but
I'll tell you what.
lead to that? Why he?
I'll tell you what.
You know?
I can save you a lot of time.
Yeah.
I'm pressing charges. I want to file a police report.
For what?
He assaulted me. I got it on film.
How he assaulted you? That's
Absolutely.
what I'm asking you. How?
He grabbed my arm.
Yeah, they're allowed to do that because
No,
if you
no.
walk away from
Hey,
them,
bruh.
if he's ask you,
Bruh, let's file the police report.
This is why qualified immunity needs to end. These egocentric officers must be held accountable and learn a lesson.
if this guy,
Bruh.
if this officer asks you to leave and you don't leave, that's a crime because they're going to be criminal trespass.
He didn't
It's
ask
a
me to
private-
leave.
It's a
He
private
didn't ask me to leave.
place,
You're making
okay?
stuff up now.
I'm not. That's why
Bruh,
I asked you.
Do you have a supervisor here?
Yeah, we do have.
Okay, let me file a report with your supervisor.
We're not filing a police report. There's no
Call your
crime.
supervisor.
You just want him off the property? Yeah.
I was leaving the property when he assaulted me.
Okay, if you want to file a complaint, you can file a complaint with Cleveland Clinic Police Department.
Now, I want to file a criminal complaint. You guys are the reporting officers.
No,
I
we're
want
not.
to file.
This is Cleveland Clinic. If
they're-
you
they're
want,
Did he call you?
yeah, they called us.
Y'all don't have no jurisdiction.
That's that. They are police department.
They're their own police department. So if you
What kind of report are you guys going to file? You got to make a report.
We're
For,
not making on a report.
No.
y'all can just go anywhere you want to.
No one was even ready to take down a police complaint. Finally, the young black police officer came back onto the scene who seemed to understand the law and sided with the victim.
Sergeant Marcus Grandpa, do you have a number for him?
You can call my dispatch and you can.
Who is here today besides you, that I can make a report about this incident?
My partner, but
let's get him here.
he's not a supervisor. He's right here, right behind me.
What's your name, sir? We can talk now.
All right, what's going on, bro?
You heard what was going on?
Yeah, I heard what's going on.
Right.
All right. So do you want Marcus's number?
Now I wanna get something legally on paper right now. This is all on film.
You want to write it down a statement, or you may just write this down now? I'm gonna get your statements like that. Want me to go do that?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. You come with me. I just wish.
We're gonna take it through the proper channels.
The victim was finally taken inside the building, where the officer calmly listened and filed his complaint.
If you could write your name down.
Yeah.
And the officer.
I'm with the person now. He's gonna make a statement. I'll give you the. I'll let you details what I'm done with it.
He left the building after filing a complaint and even claimed to file a lawsuit against the officer and the city. While it is unclear if he followed through, he undeniably exposed the true nature of the corrupt cop. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. Today, we saw cases where corrupt cops were held accountable and got what they deserved. These officers act as if they are above the law, but it was satisfying to see aware citizens stand up to them. We hope more people continue defending their rights and exposing corruption. If you agree with me, please support us by liking this video. Also, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to witness the moments these corrupt cops were humbled by this law-abiding citizen.
I'm so upset with law enforcement, and the reason that.
Well, we're here to help you, bro.
No, we're not. Come on, we saw so many videos there.